Good. I just finished filming an episode with Andy and New Girl and Yuzi for All Apologies. Timed it perfectly. Just ended. I'm like, gonna run over to Bailey Brooks now. So
Perfect.
yeah.
Oh, shut up, Jib.
we had a good night last night, Cupcake. We were on with Granny.
Yeah.
Had a fun time. We had like fucking 70-something people watching. It was kind of cool.
Yeah, no shit. That was crazy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Super crazy.
Mm.
When was that? Last night?
Last night, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he got the bedabbler bump yesterday morning.
Yeah, probably.
For sure.
Going on there was a good move.
Yeah, that was definitely a good move. Is my shit on?
He's so relaxed doing that stuff. I'm amazed.
He's uber confident in his own abilities, just to be able to talk to anyone and handle any situation. So it comes off when he ends up popping up on these shows. Just, hey, just whatever.
Right.
Nah, he does a great job.
Mm-hmm.
I wish he and Lemmy wouldn't air out so damn much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know, but what are you gonna do?
It gets so bad.
I mean, they were like the the Dabbleverse couple, and not like
called them the Dabbleverse Bennifer last night.
Yeah.
What
they were like royalty.
Okay?
Was that? Oh, sorry. I'm sure I forgot to share the show on accident. I was doing that right now.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, just give me a second. Just just possibly off camera for a second. Hang
on. Right on.
Yes. People know we're on right now. There we go. Okay, and post. There we go.
Yeah, I forgot to do that as well.
If you just want to share mine, feel free.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Yeah, don't share mine. It's got the wrong time.
I'm sorry, man.
Normally I would tag you guys in this stuff, but he's doing this left-handed with a puppet on the other hand on a phone. So, like so much you can do.
Whatever. All right. So, porn or are you okay? So, good segue. We last night, Granny was talking about how men are one way and women are another way. They're more emotional and they're more this and that. And that really goes down to, what basically, carries on the species. And so when we talk about stuff like that, there's types of porn for men and women.
Yay, porn.
Murder porn.
Dude, hold on.
Baby.
So, with men, it's basically we watch porn, and we're going to go over a video of a YouTuber that I follow, and you should too. She's called Shoe on Head.
Is she Native American?
No. She's actually she started a while ago. I'll actually let me just do this right now. Many people probably know her. She used to be more of a political show, but she is she's kind of a right leftist. She was a Bernie bro, but back in about 2015, things changed. She's still kind of left of center, but she kind of rags on like the left now, like about crazy feminists and all that. Pretty good follow. Go ahead and follow her. Okay. She's cool.
Do you know if she's on X also by any chance?
Yeah, Shoe on Head. Yep.
Okay, awesome. I'll check it out.
So she had a new video. Oh, I don't know why I did that. Should have shared it still. Pull up the video. And she's kind of cute. He's married to another YouTuber. I believe he's a movie review guy. He wears a like a suit of armor helmet.
Can't hear anything.
Sure, why not?
You guys hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Can you hear us?
Thinking no.
Oh.
Oh, he went Marge Simpson there.
So, talking about the different types of porn, you know, men watch porn. That's why there's Pornhub and X Hamsters and
DVD players.
yeah, DVD players, all that. You know, the porn for women, as we know, is stuff like this: Harlequin novels.
Now
You
we're
know,
back.
all these. And then the granddaddy of them all, what started a bunch of weirdness is 50 Shades of Grey.
Mhm.
I have read 50 Shades of Grey. It was an awful book.
Mhm.
It was horrible. I don't know if anyone else has read it, but
I've had it explained to me by several lady friends that have read it. I'm like, this sounds terrible. It's
yeah.
absolutely terrible.
I heard it didn't get very good reviews when it first came out.
I mean, as far as a book, it's an awful read. I understand it was a
Oh, I was talking about the movie.
Oh, the movie's horrible too. I took a date to go see it when it came out. And men, and these are like, you know, fantasy novels. You know, they're, you know, like, where's the one? Yeah, like this one, you know. Yes, the big, you know, Fabio made his bones by being, you know, depicted on these the covers of these books. And it's, you know, women being swept off their feet by, you know, the strange, and it's always messed up, like in these romance movies, how it's always like Titanic, for example. You know, Rose's betrothed. There's Lou. Did I not add it? There you go.
Speaking of Fabio, hey Lou.
Thanks. Hey, yeah, that's right. Speaking of the eye candy of Belly Bros, what's up, brother?
Shit. Had no clue we were fucking live. Got a Twitter notification now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's totally my
had
fault.
Had it listed for 12:30, so I was like, all right.
Yeah, no, we're not talking about that anymore, Lou. We've gone past that. You were late. You didn't get the new memo.
Obviously, you know. I told you I had the chat muted, man. You gotta hit me up on Telegram.
Oh, that's right. That's correct. I keep forgetting that.
Fuck, Lou. Just stick with the rest of the world.
Right.
Can I address Takas on this very quickly? A lot of people have been asking me about Kip. Kip is fine. He's dealing with some real life stuff right now. There's some basic, you know, have to take care of crap. Nothing, you know, world ending. He just hasn't had time for this kind of silliness. But I did talk to him. He's been in a couple of chats lately. He will be back to more regularly hanging out again. I mean, a lot of people have been asking me about Kip. Kip is fine. Kip is good.
Yeah, I was wondering if he left his own group chat. Haven't seen him in there for, God, it's got to be at least a week, right?
Yeah.
Longer than that.
It's probably been a couple of weeks, actually. But
let me address this. Cupcakes, do us all a favor and send Kai the link. No. So again, there's
okay. Cupcake Froze. Is this an AI photo?
No, this is it's a frozen thing from this girl's YouTube. She's like a nerdy chick who just she talks about like the romance novel stuff. As we're talking about like the difference between men and women kind of thing. Oh, yeah. Cupcake moving, but there he is. Like he's back. Good.
He's back now.
Oh, and he's gone again. Oh, and he's back.
There. He's there.
I'm here. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. But yeah, you got the big buff farmhand who you see you know, Mrs. Farmer looking at him and go, oh my God. And there's that stuff for guys too. You know, we've got you know, there's and see, the thing is, porn for men is looked at as like ugh, because you've got entertainers and actresses like Dillian Harper.
Yay!
Yeah, totally. And Elsa Jean.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yep.
No.
And their
Ooh.
let me take her off for a second. Their main thing is like stepsister porn, where you're banging your stepsister.
Mhm. Right. The
Right.
slutty
Is that
babysitter
wrong?
down the street who bangs the guy while his wife is away.
Right. And then the opposite end of that spectrum, you've got stars like one of my favorite, Brandy Love, who does
Mhm.
like
Milf porn.
stepmom porn.
Mhm.
Where it's, oh, you know what? Your dad doesn't satisfy me,
Right.
and he's off on a business trip.
Junior, I'm stuck in the dryer. Can you help me get
Yes,
out?
can you help me out? I'm stuck in the dryer.
Stuck porn.
Right. Now, to go back to 50
Can't
Shades
get
of
my
Grey,
hand out of the garbage disposal.
when that came out, it was, oh my God, the BDSM, and it was, it was just stupid. The way they went into it. But did you guys know there was another genre of smut novels?
Ooh, is it involved reading them upside down?
No.
Oh wait, it's not upside down. Not upside down. I thought the book was upside down for a second.
Oh,
What is upside down? No, what is
didn't see
upside
you
down?
there. What am I reading, you ask? Well, just one of the
Okay.
best-selling books on Amazon right now, with millions of
Best-selling books on Amazon.
Jesus.
sales and almost 20,000 five-star reviews. This
20,000
Hey.
5-star reviews.
book has been absolutely blowing up, especially on TikTok, or BookTok, as the kids call it. Thousands and thousands of women, in particular, have been raving about this piece of literature. What piece of literature is it, you may ask?
Bestiality.
Well, Morning Glory Milking Farm, of course.
Louis,
Okay.
you're more right than you know.
Wow. Does she not sound like Trisha Takanawa the way she talks to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, okay, I'm saying. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
So is that chick real or AI?
Exactly. She looks fake.
No, she's
Her
real.
background
If
makes her look
she's
fake too.
if
the
she's
background's
real, she does a hell of a good job with makeup.
Yeah.
Well, there's
Yeah,
filters
so-
and stuff too.
Yeah.
So this book is titled Morning Glory Milking Farm.
Nice.
As you can see from the thumbnail of this video, I made a thumbnail of a minotaur, a half man, half bull,
Mhm.
and a human woman. Guess what this book is about?
Getting plowed by a bull
Oh,
and milking them for bull semen. I'm assuming.
she's okay. That is fine.
Morning school.
Oh, thank God we
So-
have a woman in here. Let's continue.
A popular romance novel about a young woman down on her luck who does what every young woman does when facing financial struggle. She starts an OnlyFans. No, I'm just kidding. She wouldn't degrade herself like that. She gets a job jerking off monsters.
That's right. The Morning Glory Milking Farm.
Oh,
I have
oh.
been reading.
Now look at the women singing the praises. of
Yeah.
the book.
This is what you
Morning
would
Glory
think would
Milking
be.
Farm since last night, and I'm obsessed. This was a good time. It did not disappoint.
If this book is trash, then I am a fucking raccoon. Give me all of the garbage.
Get your eyeballs on this because it is so good.
What's so good? Milking a
I regret to
fucking
inform
bull?
you that there is a
Jerking off cyclopses.
Yes.
new
find any
epidemic.
good-looking
An
chick to
epidemic
do
that
that?
many have yet to discuss.
All
And that
corn-fed.
epidemic is female
Yeah.
That one chick who said she was a raccoon was kind of hot. The rest of
Right.
them, not so much.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll agree.
Now, for those of you on
Dragon smut, fairy smut, dudes with
Bat wings.
wings. Thank you.
aware, gooner is internet slang for someone addicted to porn. And smut is slang for dark romance novels, otherwise known as porn. Many correct about the dangers of porn addiction with men, how it can destroy their lives and their relationships, and most men know the material they consume is weird. That is why they are ashamed of it. That is why they delete their browser history. That is
Well, no, we don't want. I mean, I guess she's right. That's why we do delete our browser history. That's why
But
we
I
do
thought
it.
the term gooner was PDF.
No, Gooner is someone who jerks off a lot, I thought.
Yeah, gooner, someone who's addicted to porn.
Okay,
So-
so then Joey C got the reference wrong.
Shocking.
What?
No way.
When Joey went on that whole gooner tirade with the Discord, he was calling them all PDFs.
Yeah,
Joey's usually so knowledgeable about everything.
About
he speaks
everything.
about.
Oh no! Can we look at the bottom chat? Strokey Chris Animal Farm. It's nice to see you
should've-
progressing, Strokey. Strokey Chris.
That's what you got to go with the gooner PDF. Come on, man. Joey made a wonderful shirt.
You fucking guys in the chat, man. You're so fucking funny.
Oh, goddamn.
yes, it is shoe on head, Chris Mack.
Mhm.
I've been a follower of I've been
Of
a follower
hers?
of Shoe on Head for a while. She has really good political takes. This and she's got some funny takes too. This one is hilarious.
That's why they go incognito mode. But these bitches freaks out here. They display their smut openly in bookstores. They proudly pose in front of their smut collections. They discuss their smut openly on TikTok. They go to smut conventions and get choked out by 9-foot-tall shirtless wendigos. Now, I know what you are thinking. Shoo, isn't this the pot calling the
Yes. Women have no shame.
Can I bring up something that is very similar to what she's saying here?
Yeah.
Male and female strip clubs. Now you go to a strip club when men are looking at women. The guys are very subdued. Maybe they'll toss some dollars on the stage. They're not looking to bring attention to themselves. It's not about them. It's about the girls on stage. You go to a male review like Thunder, whether it was like Thunder from Down Under kind of things, and the women act like they're at a fucking baseball game. It's like, what? Yes! This fucking screaming like mental
She gets into that.
Time.
She gets
Okay,
into
good,
that.
good. Okay, perfect.
Yeah. No, this is. She gets into that.
Awesome.
pedal degenerate? Yes. Yes, it is. But have you considered it takes one to truly know one? You see, women are strange, fascinating creatures. For centuries, men have tried to figure us out. Our mood is affected by the tides and the moon. We bleed for 5 days and don't die. By painting my face, I can instantly shapeshift from a 4 to a 6. We are truly mysterious, magical creatures. But one of the most mysterious aspects of women to men is our sexuality. You see, us women are not like those disgusting moids. No, we are sophisticated. We are evolved. We don't watch videos of strangers slapping their sweaty bodies together. No, we read about strangers slapping their sweaty bodies together. It's different, okay? You don't
That's the main difference.
understand. It's okay when we do it. So,
That made me laugh.
let's talk about it. Let's talk about the rapidly growing popularity of dark romance on TikTok and the recent dark romance convention that ended in disaster. Let's take a break from
That's what you were talking about. This is where she talks about her sponsor. I'm not getting money for it. Let's just plow through that.
right? So let's get back to the video. Book Talk is a very interesting place, and any book fans out there know how it has absolutely destroyed the hobby of literature and just flooded it with absolute slop. Spicy slop. You see, books on TikTok are not rated by how well they are written or how good the characters are.
Did anybody know that there was Book Talk where they talk about books?
No, but
This
her
is news to
fucking
me.
ears are distracting, bro. Them shits are fucking huge.
She's going for like the pixie thing. She's like,
You're
she's-
looking at her
she's just like her.
ears?
Right.
Bro, their fucking ears stand out.
But that's
God,
deliberate.
she's kind of heavenly in my book.
She's going
Right.
for that pixie look
She's-
where she has her
that's-
ears to her
that's
hair
cute.
deliberately. Yeah.
Stroking Nick's Animal Farm.
There's also a booktube, according to Spurg.
Oh, and there is a booktube, and you can check out booktube. I believe it's going to be on Spurg Snake's channel, where me, Lou, Annie Orion, Pineapple, and Spurg talk about The Wheel of Time, which is a fantasy book, which kind of falls into this. I don't know if there's going to be anything like we're going to hear about this book, but
I don't
No,
think
they are
there's
rated
sex
by the
in this book.
What?
I don't think there's sex in the book.
spice. And what does spice mean? Porn. It means porn. Spice level is very important to book talkers. How much spice does a book have? What are the spiciest books they have ever read? How spicy is the book they're currently reading? Spice, spice, spice. The spiciest book going viral on Book Talk lately is none other than Morning Glory Milking Farm by C.M.
Well, that sounds like a
Nascosta.
fucking porno someone created, bro.
what?
Morning
Well, that's good.
Glory fucking milking in the milk store and
Right,
all
well,
this
that,
other shit. Like that name.
it's porn. It's porn for ladies.
Yeah, it's
That's what she's
But
saying.
but it's a book, so it's okay. It's more
Mm-mm-mm.
intellectual than just watching, you know. It's more intellectual and better
Right.
than watching this piece of ass get fucking reamed out. Like,
I read a short story about a guy titty fucking his cousin once, and it was classy because it was because I read it. I didn't watch it.
that's
Dude.
right.
Yes.
Where are my porn directors out there? Make this book a reality with your porn stars. There you go.
No,
No,
guys wouldn't watch
no,
this shit.
no.
This is a broad. The guys would not watch this crap.
Violet is
Hell,
a
they-
typical down on
Here, hold on. This is a description of the book.
Morning Glory Milking Farm by C.M. Nascosta. Violet is a typical down on her luck millennial, mid-20s, overeducated, and drowning in debt. Oh my god! She's just like me! On the verge of moving
That makes me laugh every time.
Dude,
Every
open
time
up an
that book-
OnlyFans. Try your
into
luck
her
there,
parents'
bitch.
basement, when a lifeline appears in the form of a very unconventional job in the neighboring Cambric Creek. She has no choice but to grab it with both hands.
Now, apparently, this Cameron Creek, it's a series of books that take place in this Cameron Creek. I believe this is the first of the series.
Oh God.
Morning Glory Farm offers full-time hours, full benefits, and generous pay with no experience needed. There's only one catch. The clientele is grade A certified prime beef. Oh, God. With the manly, meaty endowments to... Okay.
Morning Glory Milking Farm is actually a profound
No. Get this broad steak.
Meaty endowments to... Okay.
Morning Glory Milking Farm is actually a profound critique of late-stage capitalism and toxic masculinity. In this
shut the
text,
fuck up.
we
Shut
see
up,
that
shut
the
up, shut up.
tingling sensation in her coochie is actually the tingling sensation of a Marxist revolution.
What'd you say?
Do we need to?
Morning
I love when
Glory
people
Milking
need
Farm
to
is
overanalyze
actually a
things.
profound critique of late-stage capitalism and toxic masculinity. In this text, we see that the tingling sensation in her coochie is actually the tingling sensation of a Marxist revolution.
What? Thank you, Kevin Tran.
Yeah. The tingling sensation in her cooch is the tingling sensation of a Marxist revolution. I don't know what's
Good
funnier.
Lord.
The, the plot of this book or the women who are reading it.
This is every fucking BreadTube video to me, dude. This is every Jack Saint video. So I actually read the book myself, and I'm not gonna lie. The 19th Amendment needs to be abolished. So,
Joey, what's the 19th Amendment?
like I said, the story is basically this millennial
don't
named
even know.
Violet, and she gets a
It's
job.
it's the right to jerk off balls.
That's right. The right to jerk off bulls. Yes, and we need to end women's suffrage. Women's suffrage is just rampant, and we need to end it.
Look, man, when your wife starts asking you to dress up like a minotaur, then you got a problem.
You think any of these women are married?
Hey, I have a question. Can we go back a second? is maybe I misunderstood. Is stepmom porn wrong?
Not at all.
No.
Oh,
If it's wrong, I don't want to be right.
I was gonna have to have you guys help me with.
Right? I
I
mean,
was gonna have you guys help me with scrubbing my browser.
if you were 17, 18 and that was your stepmom and she said, your father's out of town and he's just okay.
Yeah, it's even better when they bring the stepsister in too. Oh boy, it really gets interesting.
You mean her?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, those are
Again,
good.
Leanna Lovings. I'm just look her up and thank you later.
Right.
Delta
Yeah,
Zero.
sure,
My
sure.
wifey thinks so.
Basically working at Big Pharma in Narnia, where they harvest Minotaur milk to make Viagra for human males.
That's the plot of the book.
Hopefully.
That's the plot of the book.
For fuck's sake, shoot this.
And I read the whole thing. Probably gonna be put on some kind of watch list. But listen, this is my job, okay? I'm not out here like selling feet pics or something. What I do is far more dignified and normal. Now let's take a look at some of these notes I wrote. Let's see. Big dick and balls. At one point she says the term, and I quote,
This is from the book.
Welcome, mammy.
the seam of his sack.
Mommy.
So I'm reading this and the whole time I'm thinking like, okay, he probably has like a human head, right? He probably like looks something like this, like, just a dude.
All right. See the picture, dude? That's iced by the Minotaur.
It's Jason Momoa.
Right.
What's happening?
But with horns, to give the little
Right.
fantasy thing.
Mm-mm-mm.
Dude with like horns. Then I see the official artwork. That's a cow. Bro is a cow. Bro is a straight up cow. In a few parts, they're being intimate, and it will be like, his hooves clip clopped. My hooves will tear up your sheets. And it's like, I'm sorry, his what? At one point, she describes kissing him, and I swear to God, it was more.
All right. Is everybody sitting down?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Everybody in the chat, are we all sitting down here?
Mm-hmm.
Are we all sitting down for this?
Disgusting than anything else described in this book. She's like describing how big and wide his mouth is and how big and like slimy his tongue is. She's like describing the shit and you're just like, that's a cow. I mean, we are at a solid 5.5 on the Barbeau scale here. This is dangerous territory, folks. She also f***ers his ass. She f***ers the cow's ass.
That's some Joey C shit right there.
That's a good girl, though. It's a good girl right there.
By the way, if you want an uncensored version of this video and all my videos, Patreon. Go to Patreon, become a member. All members get the uncensored version of every video, so you can hear me talking about s***ing and f***ing and f***ing a cow's asshole. Is that what you freaks want? Anyway, I like how in this fantasy world, student loans still exist. Like, we can imagine a world with minotaurs and humans in a relationship, but we can't imagine a world without student loans. Sad. Oh, and he has one of those bull rings, like the nose ring theory septum rings. And in this world, that means, like, you're married, but apparently he's divorced. The man is divorced. This is...
Oh, and apparently this Minotaur, the love interest of our main character, is a billionaire. Of course
he is.
Of course.
that bull sperm isn't cheap.
a divorced cow with a cow ex-wife. The lore is deep, folks. The funniest part, though, has to be when they go on a date.
All right. Everybody
that's
who
not awkward at all.
Yeah, I have sacrificed my YouTube algorithm for you people because I went through many reviews and all of the reviews talk about this particular part of the book.
Need to just read this to you. When the bill arrived, she attempted to pull a handful of carefully folded bills from her wristlet before he stopped her. No, that's absolutely not happening. Put that away. She'd not thought about it until the day after their first dinner together, realizing that in mortification that she ought to have attempted to pay her half. What kind of feminist are you? She asked herself. She couldn't remember the last time she'd been out and hadn't paid for her half, including her coffee date with Carson Tinsley. She had come prepared that
With Carson Tinsley.
I love the names they have in these books.
Addison, Jamaica. What the fuck? Will you come up with these fucking names?
Carson Tinsley. Yes, apparently. I guess Carson Tinsley was a human.
night. Several weeks of her tips smoothed and tucked into her wristlet. But I didn't even offer to pay half the other night and shouldn't have. Violet. If the commanding rumble of his voice hadn't silenced her, the heat of his hand dropping to her knee would've. I don't want you to feel that you don't have any agency here. I might be the one giving all the orders, but you hold all the cards. Your comfort is the only thing that counts right now. And if I overstep, I want you to know you can tell me so. But that's not happening. Don't think I'm unaware we're at different points in our careers. You can say no, you can say you don't want to see me again, you can tell me to stop coming to the farm when you're working. It's dinner, not a down payment of your time. But I'm in a position to comfortably spoil someone. So when you're with me, I'm spoiling you. End of story. She was.
What the fuck?
When you're with me, I'm going to spoil you.
So the bull's a pussy. It's what it's. See, this is the thing with these books. Like when you read them, when they describe what's happening, like they won't say like they'll say his. I felt his rigidity next to my leg. They won't say like his big cock slapped me on the thigh.
Right.
You know, it's like these fucking broads are weird. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of like that chick.
Oh, she's
No,
cute.
no.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
she's not into it. She's making fun of it.
Oh, she's totally making fun of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's absolutely making fun of it.
I like her take.
Very cute.
She was a good feminist, she told herself, and she definitely couldn't be bought. But if he had suggested at that moment that he would have appreciated a blowjob, she would have fallen face first on his cock with an open mouth without a shred of hesitation.
Yeah, I'm totally getting into her reading. Totally.
Inside every woman, there are two.
Kahuna,
Yeah, Jeff, he is. Oh, he is. Because he did
Next
hundreds
time,
of hours of research for you guys.
Yeah,
He
what fuck do you
fucked up his
gotta go through for
algorithm
this?
for you guys.
Wheel of bull sperm. The next one.
right. Yes, I sacrificed my algorithm for you guys.
This is making hard.
Two wolves. Or two bowls. The strong, independent girl boss and the submissive, doting housewife. And in the presence of a masculine man, or a farm animal, she will fold like a lawn chair and instantly return to factory settings.
It's dinner, not a down payment for your time.
What the fuck, you fat slut?
But I'm in a position to comfortably spoil someone, so when you're with me, I'm spoiling you. End of story. I said, okay, I highlighted that.
See, there is a difference in the person reading the
Clean
book.
up.
Wow.
Right.
I'd
right.
rather listen to this one read the book than the other one.
Right. Well, the other one's actually diddling to it. This one's not.
No.
File 5. So that's what I thought of it.
Hi, Alan.
But what did other people think of it? What are the reviews on this book? This book has a 4.1 on Amazon with 21,000 ratings and a 3.6 on Goodreads with nearly 60,000 ratings. Let's just read some random.
I did not notice that. Yeah, book 1 of 5, Cambric Creek, Sweet and Steep. So yeah, there's 5 books in the Cambric Creek series.
So far.
Yeah, so far.
Currently.
And this book, this book came out in 2020, 21. This is like a 3-year, 22. This is like a 3-year-old book.
On Goodreads with nearly 60,000 ratings. Let's just read some random ones here. Hear me out. Hear me out. A milking good time. Sweet and creamy. The spice is spicing. I was very leery of starting this because I thought it was just gonna be porn. The plot is pretty good. The plot? Please. This is like the new I read Playboy for the articles. Like, Sure you do. This book could kill a Victorian child. 5 stars. I'll never look at a jug of milk the same. I think I'm lactose intolerant now. So that happened. Our eyes will never see the gates of heaven. 1 star. Not a helpful guide. This book failed to teach me how to milk a cow, and now my family has no food for the winter. 1 star. Accidentally ordered while on pain medication after an operation. Gave this to my mom as a joke gift for Christmas. You what? Lesai. Why can't human males be more like this? Tall, rich, and handsome are no longer enough, boys. Now you have to be a 9-foot-tall creature from Greek mythology with a 13-inch dick. I never want to hear from another person about how they read 100 books in a year if this is the kind of slop they are consuming. Well, Ronald, man detected, this isn't for...
Oh, what the fuck? You got us listening to Cupcake?
So she said something there a couple minutes back. Did Playboy really have articles?
Oh yeah, Playboy was mostly articles.
Right.
Oh,
We read like 3 photo spreads in a thing.
Right.
interesting.
Mhm.
Yeah, actually, Playboy they had they were known for their articles
Mhm.
and
A lot of celebrity interviews.
yeah, a lot of celebrity interviews. Let's get back to Shoe.
For you. This is for women. So take your ass back to Barely Legal Babysitter 5 or whatever the
Done.
Thank you.
you watch that is so morally superior than this. Let him who is without sin cast the first stone, okay? God bless America. It's great to live in a country where I can casually enjoy cozy erotica about a young woman who milks her way to financial security and true love with a minotaur. This is what freedom looks like, and I intend to fully enjoy it before the Supreme Court takes this right away next. If this is what freedom looks like,
We need more milkers.
I'm really rethinking my stance on freedom, not gonna lie. Maybe we should have less of it. All I know is if Donald Trump takes the monster porn, we are going to make 2020 look like a picnic, okay? Bull cock matters. Oh my god. Edit that out. Editor, edit that out. Women are gonna be picking up Animal Farm now, like, where's the horse cock? Some of you people owe a certain streamer an apology because this book has way too many 5 stars. Some of you are lying. So after buying this book, Amazon has given me a...
Okay.
Oh no.
So she bought the book and Amazon gave her recommendations. One of these books I had a personal affinity with. You'll find out which one.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh,
Interesting
Lord.
recommendations. Would you like to see them? I accidentally summoned a demon boyfriend.
I accidentally summoned a demon boyfriend.
That time I got drunk and saved a demon. Gentling the beast. Cupcakes for my orc.
Woo!
Wait, what now?
Cupcakes for my orc enemy. She's fucking the Hulk now.
Yeah.
Why does
These
the
are
orc
real
enemy
books.
have a woman face?
These are real books.
Enemy. Main of my existence. The gargoyle and the spinster. The widow and the orcs. Hoarded by the dragon. There's something about dragons. Getting it on with gargoyles. Gotten by the gator. Mated to the mountain bear. Oh, so this is why they chose the bear. The billionaire orc. Moth manager. Wolves and whipped cream. The wolf in my tavern. Pound.
Hold on.
Look at the. Look at
That-
This is why they chose the bear. The billionaire orc. Moth manager.
That one
wolves
gargoyle
and
one
whipped
looked kind of like our buddy Chris.
Look at
Puppet, we found your book.
Wait, look at the,
cream.
look at the, that
The
last
wolf
book that
in my
popped up, hysterical.
tavern. Pounded by.
Jesus.
Let's not be obvious about it at all. We're talking about...
I got to start taking inventory of our produce drawer in the fridge.
this is VeggieTales after college.
Meat and two. Is this called meat and two veg? or pickle toupee, whatever the fuck that is.
Founded by produce.
Holy Christ! It's like Day of the Triffids with date R.
A produce. Oh, what? Are these the books the Nazis burned?
My husband only reads finance and sci-fi books, and so I think it's about time that I introduce him to some real literature. So the first book that I would like to introduce you to is called Morning Glory Milking Farm. And
leave her immediately. Leave her.
It's not a normal milking farm like with cows. What it is it's big, bulky minotaurs, and it's a special type of milking.
See, honey, she's his stepsister, and she got stuck in the washing machine again. Women on TikTok are openly proud.
It happens.
What happened to Bob the tomato and Larry the cucumber?
Exactly. I couldn't think of their names. I couldn't think of their names. Yes.
Talking about the porn they consume and getting mad at people when they make fun of it. I hereby ban men from reacting to romantasy on TikTok. Best-selling romantasy books like A Court of Thorns and Roses and A Fourth Wing contain descriptions of hot sex. I feel like that's common knowledge, if not their primary purposes. But in recent months, BookTok has become full of men clutching their pearls while reacting to steamy scenes from these popular female-centered books. Obviously, this is all a massive performance. We live in the age of OnlyFans. The odds are that these men have seen actual porn that defies the laws of physics and God.
No.
It's possible. No.
Yes. No.
Yeah, I've not watched anyone have sex with a fucking with like a Bigfoot or anything in any of the porn that I've consumed.
I mean, you can Google Jessica Rabbit Rule 34. You can Google Lola Bunny Rule 34.
Right. Now, to be fair, we're going to leave the Japanese out of this because their anime has some weird ass fucking shit going on. So we're going to leave them out of this discussion.
Over 90% of men between the ages 16 and 73 watch porn in any random month. There's statistically no way all of these guys are shocked by the sex itself.
Any random hour.
So, wait a minute. Is anime wrong too?
Well, no, because you're looking at hentai. The hentai anime where they got those weird octopus cocks and all that shit.
What they are gawking at is sex from the perspective of female desire, scenes that depict women coming first and frequently. And what they are surprised by is the women they know love these scenes. In one video, a guy declares, "Now I know why women enjoy book clubs and wine." But his astonishment in itself is astonishing. Like, what do you think adult women were into? Not having sex and drinking wine? Grow up. Imagine a group of men
Here we go.
Not having sex with elephant people, I would think. That was not what I would assume.
Down, drinking wine, discussing the porn they watch. That is what you guys are essentially doing. It's just funny, okay? Like, it's funny. Are we really going to pretend that a story about a young woman getting a job milking mythical creatures to pay off her student debt is not funny? It's funny. If that makes me a sexist and misogynist, you got me. To act like you are so different and above the other gooners is just, it's silly. I'm sorry, but you are no different than Joe Schmo jorking it to fat booty Latinas in Space 12. You're sitting...
That is the crux of everything. You are talking about...
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Guys sitting around in a circle discussing a porn novel. Wouldn't that be called a circle jerk? I'm trying to catch up.
I don't think I've ever discussed a specific movie with another guy. Maybe like an adult star. Like we saw the ladies early in the show. Like, oh yeah, Elsa Jean, or like, oh yeah, she's like super cute. But never did I go into, this one time she was blowing these three guys. I think it was in Happy Prostitutes 11, if I remember correctly. I have to go back and look. But if you check that out, scene 4 is really particularly a tour de force. If you want to check that out, no, we don't fucking do that. We don't do it. It's fucking ridiculous.
Oh, fuck you know too much about porn, 2K.
Well, I'm kind of just making porn. I'm just kind of just randomly making shit up as I go.
Yeah, no.
Puppet porn.
But yes, I do. But that's beside the point.
Yeah, but no, that's exactly the point. Like,
Ronnie, I didn't see the name of the guy. No, Ronnie's asking me if I see the name of the guy to get the cord. I did not. Just give us the name, Ronnie. I didn't see it.
The guy in the video?
It was Puppet. Did you see the guy who
guy's
gave the
name
quote?
with the
I said,
quote.
yeah, I didn't see the name.
Mr. Holy Cannolis.
Oh, there you go.
Holy Cannolis declares, I know why. Jesus Christ.
Thank you, Ronnie.
There, all high and mighty, one hand on the book, acting like you're so superior because you can perfectly envision a horse cock spinning 360 degrees in your mind. I'm not impressed! The scenes these men are reading, to many people, myself included, are insanely sexy. But purely in terms of the acts being described, they aren't all that lurid. And as many of the comments on these videos point out, there's much wilder stuff out there. For example, these men have clearly not yet discovered knotting, a popular term in romantasy right now that involves werewolves whose penises get so swollen after sex they have to stay inside their partners until the swelling subsides. Oh, honey, that's not a—
I tried that line on my wife once. It didn't work.
We call that marinating.
Right.
a popular trend in romantasy. That's just a thing real dogs do. Oh, you just don't get it. You don't know what knotting is. What are these women reading, bro? What happened to that, like, stupid fucking corny Hallmark thing, going home for Christmas to your hometown and falling in love with the cute farmer boy? What happened to that? We used to make fun of that. We truly did not know what we had until it was gone. Now women out here fantasizing about getting their asses clapped by demons and werewolves and goblins and ghouls. I remember when 50 Shades of Grey came out and people were like, oh my god, this is so crazy. Women are crazy. 50 Shades of Grey looks like missionary sex through a bedsheet for the sole purpose of procreation compared to the shit the average woman on TikTok is reading. At least Christian Grey was a human man and not a fucking dog, you
Hey. Now, I wonder if they have any novels where a girl's banging a cat man, because as we know, male cats have a barb on their dick.
Yes,
that's why girl cats, after like it's done, they swat the shit out of them because they're being stabbed from the inside. So I wonder how erotic that would be for a young lady.
Oh, you know what? I don't know. And guess what? I'm not gonna find out.
No.
My wife is
I'm not getting that in my search algorithm. Say that right now.
My wife is a good cook. I'm going to use that marinating line. Just saying.
Nice.
As I choke on my cigarette smoke. Thank you.
Fantasize about dating the quiet, shy, nerdy girl. You know, she's innocent, she's pure, she's not like those other girls, like going out clubbing and hooking up with random men. No, she's at home, curled up by the fire in a blanket, reading a book, except that book is about f***ing a half man, half bull. Let me let you in on a little secret. The quiet, nerdy girl is way more of a freak than the average hoe. Are you kidding me? It's not even close. The average hoe might have a body count of like 15 or so, but the quiet
15. Okay.
Nerdy girl is fantasizing about getting back shots from Cthulhu. That is at least 100 bodies. Fantasizing about getting back.
Yeah, we'll rewind that. That's a
great line.
The average hoe might have a body count of like 15 or so, but the quiet nerdy girl is fantasizing about getting back shots from Cthulhu. That is at least 100 bodies. Now listen, there's nothing inherently wrong with fantasizing, okay? There's nothing wrong with role play. You know, fiction is fiction, right? You know, you're not actually going to bang your stepsister, right? These women are not actually going to bang a cow. Or at least I hope not. We all know there is a difference between fantasy and reality. Well, what happens when they try to bring
Here we go.
Doesn't
Here's
have
what
to
you were
be.
talking about, 2K.
Oh boy.
fantasy into reality? Well, you get Sinners and Stardust.
I'm just
What in the
watching
eyes
this for the
wide shut-
music.
Yes.
I'm gonna go fuck reindeer, man.
This is a segment on BF show. Here's some naked dudes for some fucking reason every show. Here we go. All right.
I'm gonna go fuck the guy from Silent Hill. Yeah.
What is going on here? Sinners in Stardust was supposed to be a dark romance ball for romantasy authors and fans alike. So what's the big deal? Seems like a fun, sexy time, right? Maybe, if you're a woman. If you're a man, the night may have gone a little differently for you. Alright y'all, it appears I have to make a post that I'm frankly pretty goddamn upset I have to make. This post is for the readers who don't understand consent and boundaries only. A lot of you may know my good friend Animus. He's attended a signing of mine in the past and obviously is a musical artist. This past weekend, he attended Sinners in Stardust and probably had one of the most heartbreaking experiences. So listen, he's a man, right? But do we think that means it's okay to put your hands all over him without consent? Or to put your hands in his waistband or down his pants or touch his dick? Hello? Do we think it's okay to quite literally back him into a corner and touch all over him to the point that he literally cannot tell how many hands are on him and whose are whose? Do we think it's okay to...
So did this man cry? Was he a faggot?
I was just gonna say Animus is gay, I'm assuming, in real life.
I mean, it's...
What? Come on. What? Justify this. Justify this.
Yeah, I am going to justify this. Women are horrible.
Right. but you become a male stripper for two reasons. Money and to have girls grab your dick. That's basically the two reasons. Unless you're a gay guy, then it's to have the guys in the back grab your dick. Which is what most, by the way, 95% of male strippers, I got bad news for you ladies, totally gay.
Oh, yeah.
I have a question for you guys. So, how many of you guys have a safe word?
Not currently.
Why do
I don't know. I don't know if I've ever used a safe word, honestly.
Well, if you're getting a little wild and you're too wild for her,
right? Like,
be able to
doing something. No. Right? Yeah, they're whips.
It doesn't always work.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing with safe words. It's stupid. Like,
right? Stop is fine.
Yeah.
My safe word. My safe word is.
What? Whoa is my safe word.
My safe word was more.
Whoa.
Never seemed to work.
Let's in the middle of sex. I don't want to have to yell out. Let's.
I was setting up a joke and fucking talked over it. Damn it. Yeah, my safe word is more. It never works.
It's like naming your dog Stay. Come here, Stay. Come here, Stay.
Right. Naming your dog Stains. Come, Stains.
Strokey Nick. My safe word is 18.
We know it's not.
And you got stole with my safe word is boring. Hello, boys.
Hello. Oh, hello. Hello.
Hello.
Well, Donna, what are you currently reading?
I know.
What are you starring in?
Actual panic attack because of this. Furthermore, do we think it's okay to interrogate him and insist he detail how he'd kidnap a woman, despite him repeatedly saying he wouldn't do that and that shit is fiction, and then attempt to follow him when he tries to get away? And if that wasn't enough, during the time of this mob, him and another author received notification that an AirTag was tracking him, which showed on his person all the way to his hotel room. They molested this guy until he passed out from anxiety, and then they put a f***ing tracker on him in order to stalk him back to his hotel. This poor guy dressed like a character in one of the romantasy books at this romantasy convention full of women. That is like throwing roast beef into a pit of wolves. Or in this case, throwing a wolf into a pit of roast beef. I remember years ago, there was this thing called Cosplay is Not Consent. Basically, it was a campaign to bring attention to the fact that people at conventions would often come up to women dressed in sexy costumes and just grope and grab them without their consent. Yeah, apparently we have to bring that back, because these women did not get the memo.
What?
I would always get consent first.
Right.
Most of them actually, there are a lot of cosplay girls at the Comic-Con type conventions. And if you go up and ask nicely to take a picture, 95% of them will be like, "Oh yeah, of course," and then they'll sit and take a picture. But there are the occasional douchebag who just goes up to them like a fucking lot lizard, lounge lizard. I mean, it's like, dude, they're not fucking you. Fuck off.
Right. But see, like the keyword is occasionally. Apparently, at these conventions, it's a like they do it all the time.
In gangs, apparently.
Yeah.
I've been a furry for over a decade and attended a lot of fur cons. Sure, sometimes weird shit happens, but honestly, I can't believe the dark romance crowd is out here acting like this. Like, me and my buddies in our fursuits are more respecting of consent and bodily autonomy. Get your shit together, y'all. When the furries are calling you out for being freaks, you need to reflect. Something has gone horribly wrong. Not only were the men at this book talk convention assaulted, but women were also assaulted by women. Multiple women, including a performer, reported being assaulted there as well. Even an author there said she was groped and dragged away from...
I mean, they don't go there to get assaulted. You know, I mean, it's... But...
Well, then I'm not going.
And again, if you're a male, I know I'm stereotyping again, but if you're a male writer of these books, you're probably thinking you're the girl. You're probably writing this from your perspective and just putting a female character in your play. This is your fantasy as a dude for some reason, and you're just replacing it with a female character to sell these books to women. So I'm sorry that guy wants nothing to do with chicks.
Right.
So
I'd be ashamed to put my name on a book like that if I wrote it. I can't see guys writing this stuff.
Well, a lot of them use what's the term used when
pseudonym.
Pseudonym, yeah. If you instead of their regular names,
a pen name.
Abby was a
yes,
fury.
that's what I was thinking. A pen name.
But Rob Taker made her shave.
her friends and said no matter how many times she said no, quote, "My words did nothing." May I remind you, this is a book convention, okay? For books. Literal BDSM clubs are more respectful than this. There needs to be more studies on how this stuff affects women's brains, because clearly some are unable to tell the difference between fantasy and reality. Ivy Lipton, a doctoral candidate in human sexuality, actually wrote about this for EV Magazine. I don't know what a doctoral candidate in human sexuality is, but she's hot, so I trust her. Your brain on orgasms isn't neutral. Dopamine release during climax is...
Doctoral candidate means she... can't remember what it was.
It's like stuttering John is a law candidate.
Yes, yes, that's exactly.
Right.
Yes.
It's a powerful condition.
Or Joey is a political.
What you repeatedly fantasize about becomes necessary for arousal. If your erotic imagination centers around abuse, monstrous violence, and submission to non-human entities, your brain is reprogramming itself to crave just that. It's not empowerment, it's neuroplasticity at its darkest. Scientists, psychologists, and the general public often state that men are visual and women are emotional. When it comes to sex, men can be turned on instantly by a sexual image despite their mood, and women need to be turned on emotionally to get in the mood. So it stands to reason that porn for men is visual and porn for women is in the mind. I'm not equating porn to smut novels, because one is a video of two people actually having real sex, and the other is, well, just words on paper.
What?
My wife hit me with that shit one time. About that whole emotional to get in the mood.
That's what it is, dude. Women are emotional creatures. You got to stimulate the brain to get them aroused. Get them wanting to tingle so you can mingle.
Here's what you do. You okay, I'm going to put on a notebook for you, and I'll be back in half an hour to fuck you.
Right.
Feel free to get emotional about this.
And she's strapped to the bed.
Oh my God.
I'm, however, talking about the effect on the consumer. We know watching porn is bad for the brain. That's been proven and only rejected by gooners who don't want to give it up. But is reading smut bad? You might say, duh, that's the whole point. Okay, fair enough. So let me rephrase. Is reading smut harmful? Should we shame people for things that are wrong, immoral, or harmful? In my line of work, I've been told many times that shame has no place in for 2 seconds, it's clear that line of thinking is nonsense. Incest should be shamed, bestiality should be shamed, pedophilia should be shamed. I'm not equating monster smut with these things, but there are 50 shades of gray, so to speak, along the spectrum of harmful. Conditioning your brain and body to associate pleasure with monsters, slavery, or sexual violence is not healthy. Basically, they're cooked. Like, women are cooked. They are frying their brains with this stuff. It's a pipeline, right? It's like the infamous evil alt-right pipeline. You know, you start watching Shoe on Head, owning the and Hitler, right? You know, the alt-right pipeline. And this one's like, you're reading Morning Glory Milking Farm, and the next thing you know, you're Mrs. Hands, right? Just say no. Just say no to monster porn. But why is monster smut so popular with women in particular? Like, you rarely.
Can you guys answer that?
They're lonely and desperate. I don't know.
And see, then there's things like this. Imagine getting mad because your dick got grabbed. If you're not there, I mean, it's if you're there to get your dick grabbed, that's different. When it's a mob of women who, see, here's the thing. Let's go back. Where is that one?
I do have to say, if I'm making a public appearance and a bunch of broads start trying to grab my dick, it might go to my head a little bit. Like, oh, hey, look at this. All right. Maybe a little security over here. A little help somebody.
Yeah, you missed the spot.
Yeah. Listen, I appreciate all of you, but you can come back with me. The rest of you need to fuck off.
All right, if it's broads that look like this that are grabbing you.
Right, I understand what you're saying, but I'm just saying that somewhere in that group there might be one or two where you're like, yeah. And once it becomes a mob, you can't even tell who is and isn't grabbing your dick.
Right, but when it's you want your dick grabbed. Okay, you don't want your dick grabbed by someone like this. You want your dick grabbed by someone like this.
Right. And I'm not saying I would want it to happen. I'm just saying I don't know if I would pass out from it because I was overwhelmed emotionally.
Well, if you're gay,
I would just need a blindfold for some and not for others.
That's my point. Yes.
In particular. Like, you rarely see the opposite, and when you do, it's just like a girl with cat ears and fangs, or like a 10-foot tall Dami Mommy vampire with giant titties. Meanwhile, women are like, I want to the pollution monster from Fern Gully. So people on Reddit asked this very question. Let it see the
monster from Fern Gully.
Yeah. I mean, there's something to be said about a butt plug with a, like a foxtail and fox ears.
Very hot.
What's wrong with that? On a woman.
Because they're a humanoid species. It's a girl with fox ears and it's a humanoid species. A thing with a giant bullhead and a 4-foot wide tongue. It's not fucking humanoid anymore.
So Puppet's saying it's okay to go fuck Squirrel Girl from Marvel Comics.
Exactly. Yes. Sideways. With those fucking squirrels watching.
Right.
Yeah.
Responses. Why do you guys like monster romances? Asking for a friend. Several reasons. 1, human men are quite often terrible. Romance books with human men are already partly fantasy, but
I love the cope. I love all of the
massive cope. Yeah.
Monsters just takes the fantasy bit further. 2, it's sort of human nature to imagine relationships with paranormal beings and creatures. We've been doing it in literature and art for centuries. It's just gotten a lot more graphic now, lol. 3, unique body forms / parts and so many different kinds of dicks. Scary, mean, terrifying creature is sweet to her, kind, takes care of her, protects her, works hard to be gentle, etc. Maximal escapism, minimal association to real-life assholes, the patriarchy, misogyny, and oppression of women, etc, etc. Because the monsters are less dangerous than dating actual men. As a fat woman of color,
this does fall into my theory on this. These are liberal women who want to feel like they're feminists. Strong women who don't need a man, but still want to be tossed around the room like a rag doll for hours on end.
Right.
By a bull.
Yes. But if they do it with a human man, if they fantasize with a human man, they're giving up their feminist things. They're giving control to a man, and men are terrible. But if I give it up to a 9-foot tall horse dude, then I'm not giving into the patriarchy. I'm giving into the horseyarchy, which is totally different.
The horseyarchy.
Horseyarchy. Yes.
Ooh, nice new word. By the puppet.
I forgot to upload this, but now let me go back. Well, like the one there we go. So right here, unique body forms, parts, so many different kinds of eggplants. Now there are, so many different kinds of eggplant. Like these things.
I know. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
These fucking things. Yes, I sacrificed my fucking algorithm for you.
Stop
people.
lying.
For tentacle dildos.
Your deep, darkest fantasy.
Yeah, I know
you're
Cupcake
drifting on
listens
the
to this
road.
shit while he's driving down the road all day long.
Wheel of Time is just a cover for your fucking twisted dark fantasies you have.
Right. Lou doesn't even want to come on camera talking about this.
I'm taking care of some stuff.
Yeah. I'm sure the novel My Hobbit Gangbang is next up on the
Little people with big feet.
Oppression of women, etc., etc. Because the monsters are less dangerous than dating actual men. As a fat woman of color, modern contemporary
This is my favorite one.
and even fantasy romances are hard to click to because they are almost always about thin white women and just too realistic. And romance in real life is not always attainable for fat women/women of color. In monster alien romance, though, my size doesn't matter, and it's easier to get into that headspace and enjoy it. I'm sick of the men on Earth and looking for some variety.
Yeah.
But is the female character in these books ever a fat black woman? I'm not aware. I can't imagine that's the case.
No, they're not.
Yeah. Lucretia finished off her third side of eggs for the day and went up the fucking octopus.
Look.
No, I don't think that's the way it is.
Like they're all attractive
Yeah.
women.
Variety. Non-humans haven't betrayed and hurt me, so they feel like a safe haven, if that makes sense. Plus the unusual dick. Monsters have big, fun-shaped cocks. I
The fuck?
Fun shaped.
love some bizarre peen. Unique genitalia.
Again, I reiterate. These exist. This shit exists.
You know what the best kind of vagina there is? Vagina.
Right.
I don't need it to look like anything else but vagina. It's fucking fantastic the way it is. I don't need it to look like a dinner plate or a frisbee or a fucking giant one-eyed octopus face. Vagina is fine. I don't need it to look like anything else but vagina.
Just
Fucking
pull the dust
stupid.
off and have at it.
Yes.
I don't know what I was expecting, honestly. A lot of women's smut, especially monster smut, is about submission, domination, forced breeding, non-consensual consent. The women are like conquered and taken and overpowered by these monsters.
This is exactly what you were saying, 2K.
Yep.
And I think many of these women are reading these books containing monsters and not men because masculinity and dominance in men has been completely demonized in modern society. But the truth is, many women still crave it. You see, the monsters in
Exactly what you were saying,
Nice.
2K.
Yeah.
these stories have those like dominant masculine traits that women like so much, but they're not human men. They have a
And they're billionaires. Don't forget.
Yes, that always helps. Yeah.
They're billionaires.
Hey,
Make
These
sure they
traits
have your
women-
safe word.
fucking
desire without the
50
More.
Shades of Grey was a billionaire too.
Yep.
Yeah.
But the thing
That's
with
it.
50 Shades of Grey, Christian Grey, he was like in his early 20s.
And he was a male and a man. He wasn't an animal.
Right.
Yes.
the problematic baggage human men bring without being the men they hate or have been told to hate. It is the perfect guilt-free slop. But they don't just want a wild dominant man. They want to tame a wild dominant man. Similar to when a man sees an art hoe with a nose ring, you can save her from her daddy issues. You can do it. It definitely won't backfire and ruin your life. Go for it. Go talk to her. With many women, there's this desire for like danger and aggression, but also the desire to tame that danger and aggression. The desire to be that special woman who can melt his heart. You see, my dragon boyfriend could rip me to shreds and kill me instantly, but he won't because he's nice and he loves me. But honestly, at the end of the day, just like the video I made about the
Ask your
anime girl
boyfriend
in
one
a
night to fuck the brains out of you. He might fulfill your fantasy. Like, that's all you have to do. Ask. Like, yo, Quit
Give
the
him a
bullshit.
chance.
I want you to just
Give him a chance.
fuck me hard tonight, honey. Like, hello.
Right. Also, could you possibly learn how to breathe fire while doing it?
Right.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
I
get a
wanna
little bit
see-
of vodka, spit it, and light a lighter.
Could you imagine with this?
Talk about ruining the mood.
Taming that? Again, that's Stanley Kubrick, not Jake Hudson, everybody.
I
Stanley
could totally be your demon boyfriend.
Lou just wants flames shooting out of their crotch. That's all.
Right. I could kill you with this gun. All right, we're almost done here.
Wheelchair, where men were saying, this is the average male fantasy, and a bunch of women were like, you want to rape a disabled girl? When in reality, it was just saying,
Christ, they're talking about sloppy there.
So, fellas, if you know a chick into werewolves, grow out the body hair a lot and declare them a werewolf.
Right.
Suck his dick.
Right.
I'm a werewolf.
distilled man-
I'm expecting Two Joints to pop in the chat now and say reported after that.
No, fuck it.
manifestation of the average male fantasy, which is to
You know he's
protect
listening.
and provide for a sweet woman and save her. This is like basically the flip of that, right? This is just the distilled manifestation of the female fantasy. Men are seeing this and they're saying, what do you mean you want to milk a minotaur? When in reality, it's just to have a big, strong protector and provider swoop you up and save you. And like I said in that video, they're basically both the same fantasy. This is a tale as old as time, the princess being saved from the dragon by a knight in shining armor, whether the dragon be a wheelchair or student loans, you know? But in this case, the woman is being f***ed by the dragon, and the knight sits in the corner and watches or something, I don't know. Maybe it's not that deep. There are some hungers better starved than fed. And maybe as women, for the sake of society, we have to starve our hunger for minotaur p***ness. Yeah, that's the moral of this video. So what do you guys think? What is your theory? Why is the monster romance genre so popular with women in particular? And who is your weirdest hear me out? Be honest. I don't want to hear no Lola Bunny, okay? You all know mine already.
Because you guys
It's not
are
that he's-
afraid to ask your man to put it down on you like you really want it. That's all it is.
All right, yeah, that was the end of the video. Yeah, what's up,
I know what mine
Pineapple?
is. I know
Hey,
what mine is.
Pineapple.
I know what mine is. You want to hear what mine is?
What is
Chitara.
yours?
What's up?
Chitara from Thundercats.
Yeah,
I always wanted to bang Chitara. From the time I was a kid, I wanted to bang Chitara from Thundercats.
yeah, I'm gonna probably have to agree with you on that.
Mhm.
I'll have to agree with you. Yes, and yes, Takaso, she is quite based. She is quite based.
Hey, Echo.
What's up?
Pineapple.
What about you? What about you, Lou? Anything weirdly mythical that you wanted to bang?
I never really looked at anything that way when I was a child. Like now,
This is kind of like my junior high school years. So,
Yeah.
I was to say, yeah.
junior high school. No, now we're talking porn stars. That's a different story. I
Right.
wanna do.
Kuna, you got one you can think of offhand?
Uh,
Character, mythical character.
But I will
Hot
say,
black
Chitara is
chicks.
not a bad answer.
You see,
The way
You
they
think-
built her, she was
Mhm.
thick.
Chitara was Chitara was hot. Did Kuna say hot black chicks?
yeah,
I don't think they're mythical.
the animalistic kind.
Oh, okay.
So Chitara would have worked for you.
Animalistic. You wanted to bang you wanted to bang Cheetah.
Yeah,
Oh,
you got to be good looking though.
right.
Hot
Well,
animal.
we all know we banged a fucking chick that wasn't worth being banged.
Oh,
We've all done it once or
yes,
twice.
once.
With Joe Piscopo once.
I can't scrub it from my memory.
Although there was this girl in my neighborhood. I'm not going to say her name, but she went through all my friends. Like at some point or another, and at some point she made her way to me, and I'm like, yeah, yeah.
God damn, what a whore.
Yeah, total. Yeah, and at one point she got to me. She wasn't like a bad looking girl. She was a little frumpy in the nether regions, but when she was bangable, she wasn't banging every other guy in the neighborhood. And I was like, I think I'm good. I'm good. I'm gonna pass on this opportunity. I'm fine. Thank you. Yeah.
Every neighborhood has one.
All right, so I saw this video, and so we all know how Granny lives in a shed, right?
Nice shed.
Little palate cleanser for us. And we all know that he's got this pig that he has to chase around every once in a while. Yeah.
Why does he have to chase it?
Well, because it gets out, and when Granny catches the pig, this is what he's not telling us. This is what happens when Granny catches the pig.
A little loud.
All right, we'll stop that because we don't want to copyright, but yes.
Yeah, he met her at the Piggly Wiggly.
Just so you know, Puppet, they used to have a strip club in Miami called that.
Really? Okay.
The Piggly Wiggly?
That's just insulting.
Oh my gosh, what kind of women were there?
I don't know. I never went there. You could tell it was a hole in the wall because it was like underneath I-95.
Oh my God.
Oh, those days in Miami, I tell you. The Piggly Wiggly.
Girls will come out on stage with pig noses.
Right.
All 300 plus pounds.
God.
So, what's next on the agenda, Cupcake?
Well, we're gonna go a little bit because we have to. I'm sorry. While at the same time, Joey did say that I would never expose your parents. Okay, Joey. Yes, Joey did come out and say that he wasn't gonna dox my parents or anything like that. When
well, Joey made a rather long appearance on Benny Finn's show last night. He hung around a lot longer than I thought he was going to.
That was so dumb. Sat there and worked fucking motorcycle, but couldn't hear anybody. That was the dumbest thing.
When he got on his laptop,
message, it's like throw him backstage till he's fucking ready to talk.
Once he got on his laptop, then he was able to hear.
Yeah, once he got on his computer, it was all right.
Yeah. I didn't want to put him backstage, but just in case something fucking crazy happened, I wanted it to be. He wanted
was his text message.
He was just there for attention.
Bring me on.
That was it.
So I can work on my bike, and you guys could just watch me work on the bike. He never really had an intention to, really speak, but instead of putting the camera in an angle to be seen working on said bike, we were looking at a fucking light.
Oh, it was so dumb. So fucking dumb.
So we had to make the said phone call and get him to flip the camera angle, but then he's like, I can't fucking hear nobody. Then my shit's fucking frozen, and I'm gonna go to my computer now.
Right. So there's one thing, and we're gonna cut this episode a little short because I overslept this morning and I'm kind of behind, and I wanted to get to a certain place so I get for belly throws and stuff. So we're just gonna go over this real quick, and I will be on OG Mumbling Nick's show, probably going over this same video. That's why I didn't want to go over a lot of it. But there's one thing I had to bring up.
Almighty citizens that work hard every day. Reason I don't know if it's 100%.
Oh, stop it right there.
Apologies now. I haven't the last 6, 8 streams. I haven't done it for my. So I'm getting back on the motorcycle. Get all that. We're gonna go now. We're gonna break down. What we're gonna get it down Friday. We're gonna have the entire front end done, the back end, all the other little things that are.
I didn't notice that.
When you watch those motorcycle videos, you hardly realize that he's running for president.
Right. And that's what he needs to do. Like stuff like that.
After we ended the show, Robert was determined to get all that electrical out. He finally did an hour later. Down for played. I told you guys that what did I do? Make a better life for them and their family. By save the children and bring them home for the cause I believe in. I rather die for that. By doing
fair enough
things that they were doing, and that to me, commendable. Unfortunately, not all of us can go that route. A lot of it's choices. Don't you agree? We make our own choices. We have to live with our choices. Believe it. You walk a straight line. You don't get arrested. You don't do nothing. Aside for the true
even Uncle Bob
American
is shaking his head.
Person who is the best law-abiding citizen, who worked every day slaved to make a better life for them and their family, who believe in the system and the government, and don't realize how every day they're being cheated by our government because they believe so strongly. They believe it. You walk a straight line. You don't get arrested. You don't do nothing, and that to me, commendable. Unfortunately, not all of us learn like you're in school and you.
What the fuck is he talking about?
He don't know.
So I have one solution. This is one of the solutions I think. We bring the fight home. We make the children in Ohio as important as the child in Thailand. The Catalana plan starts in our own backyard. We got to, like I said earlier, we got to bet us first. If we're going to put these people away and get our children back, we cannot start in Thailand. We cannot start in China. We cannot start here.
Look at those sleeves.
Yeah, America first. Sorry. Okay.
Look at those sleeves.
There, we can't. We have to start here, spend the money here, and do that first. Then when we do us, we can go help other countries. If we continue to help other countries, what's the sense?
Because that's where they're being done at, fool.
Was that the only shirt he could find at the Goodwill?
In the center of
I mean, it's a fat guy fashion tactic. You gotta buy a shirt that's big enough to go over your gut, but unless you get custom made clothing, and I have a personal knowledge of fat guys buying shirts.
Husky, the kid, he fucking hated doing Husky.
right.
The Husky department.
Yes,
right. But you need to know your measurements, kinda. Like, so when you get a shirt that'll button up over your gut, but the buttons aren't going like they're holding on for dear life.
Testing that thread strength.
It looks fine standing, and then you go to sit, and then suddenly the buttons are straining. Like, fuck, this looks fine when I'm standing up.
right. Exactly, the buttons are holding on for dear life.
Exactly.
Once you get that taken care of, your sleeves are going to be long. But what you do is you fold the cuff once, and then you reverse button it, and then it kind of. But I mean, that looks like a wing. Look at that. Come on.
It's the flying nun.
Right.
One of those flying squirrels.
Congress from letting the fentanyl come across the border.
I've lost weight. That's why it's big on me, you fucking fat fuck.
Right.
You need a better Joey C voice. Come on.
And it can't be stopped.
It sounded a bit like Daffy Duck.
People think you can fight the cartels. But you got to fight them, not with words, not with putting them in jail because they don't care. If they want to come after you, what are they going to do? They're going to slaughter your children. They're going to cut your mother's father's head off. That's what they're going to do. So you got to go back to the tactics like they are.
Here we go.
Show them no fear. Act like them. They'll go away. Trust me.
Nobody's gone.
I've seen it in real life.
Wait, so we're gonna traffic their kids?
Cartel will never go away. You cut off the leader's head, his fucking second in command is already ready there, taking up the wings. Like, yo,
well, I did say this.
It's like Hydra.
I know it's taking this subject entirely too seriously, but there's that bounty that the cartels put out on every ICE agent's head, like $10,000 for every ICE agent you kill. At that point, we go to Mexico. Yeah, where are they? We're launching cruise missiles at them because now they're being terrorists. It's time to blow them up. Sorry.
Right.
Yeah.
There's just
take stand and fight an eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. It works. Yes, it's not the way. It's not the proper way to do it. It's not the legal way to do it. Well, then guess what? We're going to continue to be getting a piece of our ass taken out.
Legal schmiegel who needs to do it the legal way.
Get a piece of the ass.
How about this? How about you send the army to Chicago, South Side, and get rid of all those gangs that have infested South Side Chicago? Let's see how well they'll do.
Yeah,
well, that's what they're trying to do right now. That's cover was what happened. Anyway,
that's what I wanted to show. An eye for an eye, and then he goes on about, is it constitutional? No, but that's what he's like. Joey. If you're running for president, your platform cannot be, I'm going to do unconstitutional things.
Sounds like he's running for head of the mob.
Oh, I just thought that was funny. All right.
What a dipshit. It's funny, last night he's talking about the value of his motorcycle when he's done.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit, he's painting that thing with a fucking spray bomb. Could you imagine?
Yeah, like,
God, when that's all done, how are you proud of something like that?
Yeah, like, if he says he's gonna fix it up and trade it in to get,
I'm curious, is he going to take, since he pulled out all the wiring, are you gonna go back out and buy new wiring and rewire the motorcycle? Because that's what you
he says he's got a new wire harness ordered.
Okay.
All the plugs should be in the right spot if they get the right harness.
You got to get all new wiring and all that other shit.
Yeah, well, it all comes together.
How much does wiring cost?
Well, people make up harnesses for every vehicle. You can buy harnesses just to wire up anything, but there's always going to be something that doesn't work right. When it comes to doing wiring harnesses, there's always something.
Right, and you got to be careful with that, because you nick the coating of the wire, you can cause a short. And you got it's a pain in the dick. But
he said he's going to have that thing running by November 1st. I got a lot of money. Says that ain't going to happen.
Right. I mean, if he's working on it. If he's working on it but
what else does he have to do? He ain't working.
He's not the one working on it, though. It's his brother.
What happened to his food delivery shit?
Oh,
that was.
I mean, that's what the DoorDash he was doing.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure if he needs, some extra scratch, just I'll do DoorDash for a couple hours. I mean, that's.
There ain't any of that shit under the table. He's got to claim all that stuff because DoorDash turns those figures in.
Yep. That's right.
That's probably why he quit.
If you keep it under a certain dollar amount, he'll be fine.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Remember,
the government, Lou, he does clean up.
The government will let him work as long as he keeps it all under a certain figure. Then he doesn't have to report it.
What is that figure?
It varies on the person. So let's just say, in his case, he can't make no more than, let's say, $15,000. And I think he said something close to that figure when he was doing the YouTube.
Right.
Strokey Nick says Wendy is my extra scratch. Poor girl. Poor girl.
All right. Well, we were on for an hour and a half. That's pretty much all I wanted to do. I just wanted to cover that one quick thing with Joey where it's an eye for an eye and doing unconstitutional things. I get what he's saying. Don't get me wrong. I understand where he's coming from.
But you don't say it.
You don't say that as a presidential candidate. Joey, come on, man. Come on, dude.
I just see the campaign slogan. Joey C gets things done. Constitution be damned.
Who needs a constitution?
On that note, catch us tonight, 6:00 on Cut of the Jib Uncensored on Rumble. We start off at Rock Talk Live for Movies with 2K. 2K, what is the movie we are watching tonight?
2021 horror film Malignant. And I'm not going to give it away, but the twist, oh boy. Oh boy. You guys are going to, it's going to be great. It's going to be great.
The twist does not involve cannibalism.
No.
Yeah, I've never seen this. I've never seen
bestiality. Is that involved?
I think I might be the only person on panel tonight who has seen it. And we might, Uncle Jack may be joining us and possibly Nelly/New Girl.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So if you want to read a good book, go check out Morning Glory Milking Farm and the other what is it? Cambric Crane, whatever.
Cambric Creek.
Cambric Creek. Thank you. See, 2K wrote it down. He's going to be reading it.
He's read it.
It's burned into my skull.
So yes, for
I hope we can do more shit with that chick that we had on there today.
She does a lot of political stuff, and she's mainly like into politics and stuff. So that's
why was just kind of a side thing that she did.
Yeah, this was just a one-off thing. She does weird, cool stuff like this. Maybe I'll look into more of the stuff that she does. Morning Glory Milking Farm film was better than the book. Yes.
I knew there was a porno out there with that name.
Oh my god. I just can't get over that. I just cannot get over that.
What, Morning Glory Milking Farm?
Right. And and I mean anyway. Go check it out for yourself. Leave a comment, hit the subscribe, hit the like button, guys. I reply to all comments. So if you want to continue the conversation after the live stream, I definitely do that. And
got that, Joey? He replies to all comments.
I do reply to all comments. And give us a like on your way out.
He doesn't erase subscribe like somebody.
And we will see you tonight on Movies with 2K. Yes. And after Movies with 2K, I will be on with OG Mumbling Nick to talk about some political things and to talk about the unconstitutional way Joey's going to stop human trafficking. Yay! With that being said, goodbye, everybody. Catch you later.
Afternoon, whatever. Bye.
Reviews and stories all the friends. Reviews and stories for all the friends.